Bepro network trading 23.7% higher this week. Bepro network traded 2.1% lower against the dollar during the one-day period ending at 1700 hours PM ET on March 24. In the last week, its network has traded up 23.7% against the dollar. Bepro has a total market capitalization of $23.51 million and approximately $587,771 worth of Bepro network was traded on exchanges in the last 24 hours. One Bepro coin can now be bought for about $0.0035 BTC on popular cryptocurrency exchanges. Bepro network is a coin. Its launch date was December 16, 2019. Bepro network's total supply is 100 billion coins and its circulating supply is 676 billion coins. The network's official Twitter account is at BeproNet. According to CryptoCompare, Bet protocol connects developers to decentralized programmable blockchain resources to create a new paradigm of online gaming systems and infrastructure. Bet protocol is a proprietary set of tools that allows developers to program their own gaming applications using our white label system. It ensures that compliance and safety are handled on the protocol level, freeing developers to focus on the content and form of their gaming apps, and not on the underlying infrastructure. Bet protocol believes this will greatly reduce the barrier of entry for online gaming firms, lead to a proliferation of betting dApps, and unlock a new multi-billion-dollar, regulated blockchain gaming industry. Hello everyone, welcome to the Crypto Collective channel. Today must watch this video till the end. I will tell you, you can find out more about the Bepro network acquisition at the end of the video. Let's get started. Bepro network coin trading. It is usually not presently possible to buy alternative cryptocurrencies, such as network directly using US dollars. Investors seeking to trade Bepro should first buy Ethereum or Bitcoin using an exchange that deals in US dollars such as Changelly, Gemini, or Coinbase. Investors can then use their newly acquired Ethereum or Bitcoin to buy network using one of the aforementioned exchanges. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence by reading this whole thing to you, rather what I'll do is I will leave a link to this down in the description section, plus, I will just simply highlight the most important elements of it. And this paragraph right here, it says, the reasoning and the vision behind the acquisition will help to fuel international expansion into your end, Brazil being and obviously speaks the same language as Portugal, and it gives a few more unknowns. Because Tokai is the company that acquired Bepro, it was an investment round led by FinLab's EOS VC fund. I would interpret support as that, however, that is a word that perhaps was used incorrectly, or it should say technical, or that's something that we're not expecting perhaps. If anybody has communications with the Bepro team, that would be a good thing to talk about is define support. What does support role mean? And it could be something totally different again. And again, I'm using what is called the MT. You can see it over here on the left side. It's actually no, you cannot see that. Let's move this guy MTFEMA over here, and that allows you to be on the 1 hour chart, the 5-minute chart, whatever, and still see the monthly 10, which is the thin red line, the weekly 55, which is the blue line, the weekly 10, which is the red line, and the 4 hour 200. So I have these again. Weekly 10 and weekly 55 are the two of major importance right now. What we have is Bepro is using this area of support between 2.005 and 0.0034, that is a horizontal, that goes back in time and got a lot of price action during the Wyckoff spill of all of crypto back in July, has more support down there and resistance levels. Therefore, it's taken a bounce off here. Now here's the question upon this news: will Bepro price have trouble getting over the weekly 10 EMA, which if you zoom into this right now, this is the weekly 10, it looks like it's having a little bit of trouble getting over it. And what could happen is a couple things before price could get above this area, and then generally come back down, and use it as support. No, perhaps bounce around here before either. I would assume, if it could, he isn't a support, it would have some good price action. However, everything in this market right now is depending on Bitcoin's price resolution. As Bitcoin bounces around, I think Bepro has a chance to do 3 of these 4 arrows, something to this effect, and then it could sit here on top of what this red line is, which is the weekly tan, and I think it would sit and wait for Bitcoin's resolution before either, just dancing around here. And again, that is one more bullish case in the moment, that Bitcoin is still dancing around, has not resolved itself, and Bitcoin's just straight up resolves itself. I think people could easily come up next up to the weekly pick 5 at point number 67. I think that would be its obvious next target. And let's see if that aligns with any horizontal, and what it does, it aligns with the second or third most recent high in price, a local high specifically. That comes in just under 0.007, and the weekly for the 5 with the monthly 10 is going to offer a lot of resistance as well. And if Bepro, let's say, this is done, what you can also see is people generally use the weekly 10 as resistance during this news pump, and then it just cannot get above, and use an S for you may see some wicks above, but if you see on the lower timeframes price, use the weekly 10 specifically, not use it as support. It's likely going to come back down and perhaps retag either this horizontal down here at point W34 as people sell the news, or potentially trying to find support at the for our 200 cluster 2.009. So if you want to look at Bepro and take a look more into the fundamental, healthy long term, they do have the possibility to be in a much bigger market cap within like 10 to 15 billion. But right now is that 45 billion in people, let's be honest, people going to trade is as they are going to get in, make some gains and get out. Now, as they carry on a road, they roll out their products and stuff like that, much more sophisticated investors is going to come into the market and buy PV portfolio, the long haul and stuff like that. So if you do have a short portfolio, a low portfolio, you want to trade this, I think this is a good opportunity. Of course, this is not financial advice, but Bepro has the opportunity to 50x your money. And I believe that because the market caps, I like to trade all coins based on market caps, not price, because price doesn't really tell you where it's gonna go in the future. It can, but the market cap is gonna tell you how much it could appreciate in a short period of time, so on. And last month, we see that Pro got this round bottom right here. It seems like it's bottomed out around here, with the market cap around 18-17 million, the lowest we went to was 17. And now it's steadily going up. And this is what you want to see. You want to see a stabilizing price to the market cap, and then it's going to go up, and then every time we do like impulse wave or we blow up a lot, you want the price to stabilize. If it doesn't stabilize, the price could crash very hard, because people could really dump the price on you. So we need to find support every time we have like a 30-40% run. Last year, like I said, did this every time debt went up 40 or 50%, it stabilized and it found in support and form a bull flag, and we went up to our next leg all the way up to 2 cents. So Direct Pro has the opportunity to do this. I think CoinKid did like a video a few days ago. If you guys are following CoinKid, he did a great analysis on that Pro, and he thinks that he's gonna get to a certain price in the next few months. And because he does say I could see the same thing, I'm seeing the same things in charge, I'm seeing the same thing, and the price and market caps are where's that right now? And the volume is pretty hot, and the volume is steadily increasing each and every week for Bepro. And also to take a look at is the Bitcoin price. Now Bitcoin price is at $46,000 now. Usually the altcoins are depending on what Bitcoin is, because if Bitcoin is obviously shitting the bed, altcoins is going to shoot today. Now if Bitcoin is going up steadily, but even more money each time Bitcoin goes up, but the dominance of Bitcoins go down, that's good for all coins, because that means that the altcoins is really positioned themselves for a big run. So we do want to see Bitcoin price go up, but we want a Bitcoin dominance also at the same time to go down, because we want more money flowing into these altcoins. So if Bitcoin do reach around $52,000 and a Bitcoin dominance is going down as it's going up, that is good for Bepro, because I do believe that we'll go back to the upper. Right now I do see the opportunity in charge. So if you go to all, I do see a possibility of Bepro breaking these prices right here. One sale as soon as we break 1 cent. If Bitcoin gets to $52,000, I see that Pro crossing 1 cent as we cross 1 cent and we break 4 cents. That's when I believe that Pro has the opportunity to get to 15 to 20 cents before its next market correction. And also the guys, you got to take profits. Johnny's run out here because they do not stabilize for 6-7 months. These opportunities lasts for 48 weeks, meaning 1 month to 2 months. So you have 2 months max to get into a position. Don't all coin seasons and making the most money as possible before the next correction. And that's a good, because you can now start to scale into long-term positions. I do have long-term positions. That's why I'm trading some of these low-cap altcoins, because I want to scale in. I scaled up my long-term position coins so I can maximize my profits. Alright, so guys, I'm going to end this video right now. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment below and I will be out. Peace.